Next up, we have championship. Jesus, this one's sort of gone under the radar. Brandon Moreno versus Andrea Pantoja.
Yep.
What do you reckon?
I'm going Moreno. I think he has been through some absolute wars with the best of the best with Figueiredo. And I think that will be a massive advantage coming into this fight. I don't think Pantoja is going to know what hit him. Especially when you look at his... I mean, don't get me wrong, flyweight, pretty bad division. But look at who Pantoja's fought. It's like...
You know the one thing they're going to use?
What's that?
Is that the Pantoja already has a win over Moreno.
Yeah. That was a long time ago, man.
It's 5 years.
Moreno's not the same fighter anymore.
No, why? It's amazing what confidence does.
Yeah.
I was talking to someone about this the other day, and we were talking about if you could go back and we were talking about NBA and the draft, and saying if you could go back and you knew what was going to happen and you joined an NBA team as like a selector and you looked forward in the draft and you go, yeah, I'm going to pick this guy. Because, like Sam Bowie got picked ahead of Jordan and like all the previous, Steve Kerr and all that getting selected later. Not Steve Kerr, Steve Nash. But if you go, all right, I've got the NBA draft coming up here. I'm going to pick all the guys that didn't go number one. Like, am I going to pick people like Jordan and people like Allen Iverson and all of these great players and create the greatest team of unbeatable people?
Yeah.
And on paper you go, yeah, that's going to work. But so much of it comes down to confidence.
Yeah.
And how bad would you feel if you're in the NBA and you pick someone like Allen Iverson and because he's, an MVP, he was just so dominant, but you put him with a group of people and he shoots... averages 4 points a game and just kills that poor guy's career.
Yep.
And someone else from another team gets a call up and comes in.
Yeah, it's like you look at those players and it's like if they got drafted number one, would they have been as good? Like that's
the
a pretty
extra
interesting
pressure
to think about. But like, do you know Nikola Jokic? Like, the Denver Nuggets just won the championship with him, and he's like the MVP and everything. Well, he wasn't this year, but he should have been.
He was a Finals MVP though, wasn't he?
Yeah, Finals MVP. I'm pretty sure. But so he was drafted in the second round, close to pick. I think it was either 16 or close to pick 60. There was a 6 in there, and he got drafted. They skipped it, and they put a Burger King commercial on during his drafting. And now look at him, 2-time MVP back to back, and he just won a championship.
Is it confidence?
Crazy. Oh, it's definitely confidence for sure. He's just like a Serbian dude. He's not athletic at all. He's just good at basketball. And yeah, I feel like, I don't know, if he got picked, not any lower, but if he got picked in the first round, like quite low down, or quite high up rather, he probably wouldn't be the same player.
No.
Yeah.
It comes down to motivation.
It's that chip on your shoulder, makes a big difference.
Yeah, and environment.
Yeah.
Because you got to be confident.
Yeah.
You got to be confident. I don't know. Anyway, how do we even get onto this? Brandon Moreno, he's not the same fighter. He got cut, the best thing that ever happened to Moreno's getting cut from the UFC, and then he has just come back on a tear, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And now he's tasted the belt. He's just going to want to hang on to it. So you reckon Moreno's got this one?
I think so.
What are the odds here, mate? Give me some odds here. That was generous for Moreno, for Pantoja getting a title shot, I think, as well.
Yeah, what do you reckon the odds are?
I reckon Brandon's got to be favourite.
Yep.
$1.40?
$1.53.
Okay.
Pantoja's $2.45.
Oh, geez. That's some faith in Pantoja.
Yeah. I'm going to go Moreno.
Oh, yeah.
But, what if Moreno comes in, because he's just fought a million fights with one fighter. What if he's just come in and he's expecting, or not expecting, but his tendencies for Figueiredo are still there, and then he's versing Pantoja, who's a completely different fighter, and he's just not.
Well, how's what he did to Kai? Then again, he nearly got done by Kai, didn't he? Kai was doing well.
There was a part there where I was a bit scared. Yeah. I'm going to take him. I'm going to take Moreno.
I think Moreno. It's funny, isn't it? Like Moreno, you look at him, you go, he's so dominant. But if you have a look at his last, say 12 fights, he's got 3 losses and 2 draws in there.
Yeah,
he's not that dominant.
Nah,
he's good. He's a lot bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
I think Moreno's going to have no dramas. I reckon Moreno's going to get him out early.
Yeah, fair enough.
I reckon he's going to submit him. I'm going to go. When was the last round one finish you've seen in a title fight? It's been a while.
Good question.
Yeah.
The first thing that came to my mind was Tyron Woodley and Robbie Lawler, but that was ages ago. There
Yeah,
must have
maybe
been one since
Nunes
then.
over Cyborg. Maybe.
Yeah, Nunes and Cyborg.
Oh, hey, and John Jones.
Oh, yeah,
John
Cyril
Jones,
Gane.
Jesus.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Anyhow, I think Moreno's got this. No dramas whatsoever.
Yeah.
He's going to get it done. Now,